Hey there, Cancer. Welcome back to my channel here on YouTube, Praise You Tarot. Thank you for all of the likes, shares, and subscribes on one of my more recent videos here for you. For your predictions for June 2021. I really appreciate every single like, share, subscribe, comment that I get here because I am new to YouTube, so thank you so much for that, Cancer. And be sure to tell me as well if this resonates here today. I do a lot of readings for you guys because I am actually a Cancerian myself, so I am biased to some of these readings. So I'm just going to see what comes up for you here today, Cancer. You have the Devil card, the Nine of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. So it's quite a difficult energy, I have to say, to start with. There's a sense here of like trying to surrender in some way to something that you've always wished for, of being kind of hard on other people in order to be selfish. That's what I get here. It's a sense here of like you're wanting to be selfish, you're wanting to fulfill your own wishes in some way. There could also be obsession here or temptation, but we'll see. You have the Sun card, so it could be dealing here with a Leo, or feeling, or feeling just very kind of happy and joyous at this time, Cancer. Let's see what's going on with Cancerians at this time. Queen of Swords, yeah, it's like you're wanting to be distant from someone or something, or from everyone. It's like you're trying to retreat and you're trying to be cold. I get the sense that you want to be practical, but it's almost like selfish is what I want to say here. Selfish. You want to be doing things for yourself, and you're kind of blocking off kind of other energies here. You have the Temperance card and the Ace of Swords. There's a sense of like waiting for the right moment to speak your truth here to a particular person or about a particular situation. I get the sense here like, yeah, again, that you want to focus on yourself. I feel like for some of you are in a connection, but it's like it's becoming less important to you, as much as that kind of sounds bad. Magician, absolutely manifesting like crazy. Three of Pentacles definitely could be focusing a lot on your work at this time, trying to kind of create a solid foundation for yourself with the Four of Wands here. So yeah, I feel like your focus is very much on yourself at this time. Ooh, although you have just had the Lovers card, right? So let's have a look at this situation. So defining energy here is the Devil. The Devil, like I said, is a kind of very toxic energy. You could be obsessing over something. You could be here obsessing over... Hang on, where did that go? Nine of Cups, excuse me. Could be here obsessing over something that you've been wishing for a long time. It's almost like I get the sense for you that you are being very kind of single-minded at this time, like you are going after what you want, and potentially at the expense of other connections and other aspects of your life. So I'm going to clarify what this wish is here, Cancer, but there's a sense here that you are really kind of just zoomed in on this one thing that you want. It could be a person here with the Queen of Swords. You also have the King of Cups, Queen of Swords. Could be here you're dealing with an earth sign, so Virgo, an air sign. An air sign. I get Aquarius for some of you in particular, but it could be an air sign here. It also just could be someone that you're feeling very distant from. Like I said, I feel like you are trying to not necessarily walk away from a situation. You don't really have any cards here of walking away necessarily. I feel like you are staying in this energy, but you are detaching yourself from it. There's definitely an air of like detachment. You're in your own world. You're focusing on yourself. You're focusing on your own goals, your own wishes, what you want to do, what you want to achieve, what matters to you the most. And I get the sense here that even if you are in another connection, you're not really focused on that as much. The Sun card, definitely stepping into your own power here. I feel like the wish here could just be for happiness. You want to achieve something particular. And also it could be at work here. Like I said, with the Three of Pentacles, it's like you are perhaps focusing on something like getting a business off the ground, It feels quite a new business with the Three of Pentacles. You may be collaborating with others. You may be wanting to start some new creative pursuit here. You then have the Temperance card and the Ace of Swords. It's a sense here that you've realised something recently here, Cancer, and could be about yourself, could be about what it is that you want to do for your career, could be about a particular connection, or just in general, I feel like it's self-knowledge. I get the sense for some of you like you are becoming impatient with this Queen of Swords energy, like you just want to detach from everything and get it done. With the Temperance card, it asks you to be balanced and to be patient and mature, even though you have gone through this kind of realization state here. And I also get the sense for some of you, you're wanting to speak your truth. You're wanting to go out there and tell people like it is. Temperance card asks us to not be so impatient, to not be so over the top fiery, so that it becomes a detriment of ourselves, and actually to become patient with it, to become balanced before stepping into this truth that we have realized. Four of Wands and the Magician, like I said, definitely wanting a new beginning, wanting to lay new foundations for yourself. The Magician suggested that you are manifesting at this time and that you are really focused on your goals. You are really wanting to create magic for yourself and to expand, basically. The Magician with the Nine of Cups and the Sun really suggests to me that you are manifesting happiness. You are wanting to step into an energy, particularly in a work situation for you here, Cancer, is what I want to say. You are really focused on your goals. You are really focused on what you want to create, and you are trying everything you can and focusing on it to create that magic. King of Cups here, you have also the Lovers card and the Nine of Swords. There could be here a connection where you feel like it is very intense and deep with the Lovers card here. Could be a Gemini, could also be a water sign, Pisces in particular I get here with the King of Cups. There's a sense here either that you are dreaming about this connection, it is disturbing your sleep in some way, or in general you are just feeling very conflicted about this situation. There are definitely a lot of emotions that you have for this person in this connection, but I'm unsure. I feel like for some of you this is in the past, like the connection is over. So I'm going to clarify here. I'm going to clarify the Lovers card for Cancerians. I get that it's more you as well with the King of Cups. It could be the other person. Seven of Pentacles with the Lovers card. There's something here that you want to nurture. You also have the Death card, and then you have the Queen of Cups. Wow, so these are divine counterparts. Bottom of the deck, you have the Judgment card, suggesting there may be a decision that you have to make. With the Lovers card, okay, with the Seven of Pentacles and the Death card, I feel like almost there is a energy here of where you are not sure whether to nurture this and to let it grow, or whether to kill it dead completely. Because this is what is clarifying the Lovers card for you here, Cancer. It's like you don't know whether to continue to give energetically to this situation and to see where it goes, or whether just to end it with this Death card. I also feel like for some of you it could be a brand new beginning in love. Death signifies rebirth also. So if you're single at this time, there could be definitely a new connection coming in for you, potentially with a fellow water sign like yourself, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I do feel though that for some of you it's either like I said, a new beginning in love. You may be closing down an old cycle so you can get this new person into your life. You may be manifesting this new person at this time. For others, I feel as though you are torn between giving to this situation or ending it. And because, I mean, your first energy here, Cancer, was the Devil card. This may be quite an obsessive connection. It may be overly intense. You may be putting a lot of thought into it, overthinking it, being very tempted, very obsessed, even to the point where you're dreaming about this person, or you are losing sleep over this connection. There is something kind of toxic about it. I'm not sure what it is yet. What I do see though is you also have the Queen of Cups. So this is a potentially divine connection. You feel like you are divine counterparts. Could be, like I said, a fellow water sign, a fellow Cancerian as well. Could be Pisces, Scorpio also. Death card here signifies Scorpio. Again, with the Judgment card at the bottom of the deck, I get the sense that for some of you, you need to make a decision of whether to keep feeding this energy or whether to end it. The Hermit could also be Virgo here, but I see that there is a sense here that you are very much on your own and that you are unable to speak to people about this. I get the sense also that you are wanting to speak your truth, but you are not at this time. You could be kind of being very silent about what you feel, even to the person, if this is, you know, a current connection here, even to the person that you are connecting with that Lovers card. With the Queen of Swords, again, there is an energy of like being on your own, of isolation, of being distant from others in order to kind of figure out what it is that you want. Clarify this Devil card. What is the issue here for Cancerians? Clarify this Devil card. 8 of Swords. You're definitely feeling very restricted in your situation and very conflicted. What is this Devil card about? For Cancer. And of course, it doesn't have to be in this connection. It could just be in general. There is a toxicity in your environment currently. 5 of Pentacles indicates that you are feeling kind of alone at this time or left out in the cold. It's a sense of like being rejected. I get for some of you, maybe you're not reaching out to this person about how you feel, or you are not making a decision. You're struggling to do that because you are afraid of being rejected. You are afraid of being left out in the cold, so to speak, with this 5 of Pentacles. But with the Fool card, you really want to dive right in. I get the sense for some of you there is a fear of rejection or a fear of abandonment. You may have commitment issues based on previous rejection. You may have abandonment issues from childhood also with that 5 of Pentacles. And of course, like I said, it might not be completely related to love. It may just be at this time you are feeling very isolated. With the Wheel of Fortune, things are turning for you. Things are turning around. Your luck is changing. Clarify the 9 of Cups. What is this wish fulfillment? I feel like it may just be happiness. It may just be as simple as that. 10 of Pentacles. You want a stable commitment. You may want a family. You may want in general just a feeling of real stability in all areas of your life. I feel like as well, for some of you, the reason why you're not going straight into this connection, whoever this may be with, is because you're worried that if they reject you, then you're not going to be able to establish this real long-term kind of situation. You may feel like it's just a flash in the pan. You may feel like it's just hookup kind of energy. You may be worried that this person doesn't feel reciprocal towards you, that they don't actually feel the same way. I feel like they're showing up in a very similar energy to you, so I don't think that's necessarily true here, Cancer, but there's a sense here that you're afraid of not achieving what you really want here. Your wish here, I feel, is stability with the 10 of Pentacles in all areas of your life. Like I said, you could be working very hard here to establish that stability financially for yourself. You may be working very hard to buy your own home, for example, or to establish a business to earn more money, whatever the case may be. Yeah, I'm getting like a strong business man or woman energy from this 8 of Pentacles. You're being very strategic at this time, very practical. And again, I feel like this is where your fears come in with this connection. You don't want to jump in and give it everything only for it to fail miserably, when you could just focus on your career. For some of you, you are more focused on your career than on love at this time. But with the Lovers card, there's definitely a connection either in your present situation or coming in for you, which looks like it could be a very solid investment. But you're struggling as well to kind of to realize whether to give energy to this when it first comes up in your life. It could be quite a fiery connection and it could feel quite intense and dramatic, and so there may be a temptation here just to end it because you don't want to deal with it, you know. Not everyone wants that intensity. 6 of Wands, yeah, again, independence, ambition, feeling very successful in business. I see also in love, if you choose to kind of focus on that as well. What is the advice for Cancer in their situation? What is the advice for Cancer in their situation? What is this? 8 of Cups. You may need to walk away from things that are no longer serving you. I feel like, honestly, this is the energy that you're headed towards with that Queen of Swords. And with that Devil card, what I got immediately was that you are wanting to focus on yourself and you're wanting to be selfish at this time. There is nothing wrong with that, of course, but it may require you to walk away from things. And that may make you feel very disappointed when you have to do that, even if it's, you know, deep down what you feel is right for you in that moment. It still can be quite a difficult decision to walk away from that. What else do Cancer need to know in this situation? Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you're definitely stepping towards a time of financial abundance, stability. You're definitely willing to put the work in and to literally plant new roots here, to create a foundation for yourself. With the Seven of Pentacles and now with the Ace of Pentacles, you could be starting a new job soon. You could be receiving some money. You could just be working very hard and earning more money for yourself, becoming more successful in your work endeavors. There could also be a lot of colleagues around you that you enjoy, some new friends, a reunion of sorts in the coming weeks and months, Cancer. Any other advice for Cancer in their situation currently? Definitely, I see that with the Lovers card as well. It may not be in a current connection. I almost feel like this could be what you're moving towards, because it comes to the kind of this side of your reading. So it could be in the future that even if you are in a connection right now that feels quite weak almost, that it intensifies and becomes more dramatic, is what I want to say here. But really a wonderful connection should you choose to go with it. The Moon card, I feel like this is asking you just to be aware of your emotions, to be aware that there are kind of emotions and aspects of yourself that you may have pushed under the surface. Whilst you're in this energy of being by yourself, focused on yourself, you may want to take some time to do some healing work from previous situations and encounters. You may want to really try and gain some self-knowledge through whatever means that may be, through journaling or therapy or whatever the case is here for you, Cancer. Also be aware of the moon cycles, I feel like I want to say here with the Moon card, and be aware of what you're afraid of. Is it that you are ready but you're afraid to take that next step? Or is it that it genuinely isn't a good idea? So what I mean by that is, like, often we will tell ourselves it's not a good idea because it makes me feel anxious. Sometimes just feeling anxious doesn't mean that it is a bad thing, right? So just be aware of like how you're being affected by these moon cycles, but also your own kind of fears and anxiety. Are you acting from a place of fear, or are you acting from a place of love? So Cancer, I hope this was helpful for you today. If you did enjoy this, then like I said earlier, please remember to hit like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye guys.